You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready for your midweek pep talk? You are now joining the Pep Talk Tae Show here on Hits 92.3 Atlanta, the real definition of internet radio.
This should be played at high volume in a residential area.
Let's go!
We're in the building!
The Pep Talk Tae Show here on Hits 92.3 Atlanta.
Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Tay. Happy Wednesday to you. And listen, I am like a kid on Christmas. I could not sleep last night because I knew that something was about to go down today. So y'all know that I am an R&B head. R&B music is like everything to me. And so tonight, y'all know DJ Double K's in the building with me, of course.
In the building, of course. So it's R&B month?
Yes, it's R&B month. So, you know, last month we kicked it for the true anniversary of 50 years of hip hop. And this month I wanted to do R&B because R&B music is feel-good music. And to be completely honest, I think that R&B music does not get the credit that it truly deserves. And so I was on a hunt to get some of my all-time favorite R&B groups to come on the show. And so kicking it off, we doing R&B male groups tonight.
Male groups, big male groups, okay.
Yes, male groups, because y'all know it's something about back in the day, them R&B men, the way that they would get up there and woo-woo and, you know.
Woo-woo.
Woo-woo-woo-woo.
Oh, man, okay.
All of that,
but
you know.
not the talent, just the woo-woo.
I mean, they got talent, like they could sing
Right.
to you, and the way that they would, their stage presence, and the way that they dress, honey.
And the stage presence. I hear you. You see what's going on here?
Yes, and so
Man.
tonight, tonight, I have the pleasure of getting to interview one of my all-time favorite R&B groups, the legendary Men at Large.
We're in the building.
Yes. So
Men at Large, legendary.
And so my engineer Sunshine was like, "What about if you're not a crack baby and you don't know who Men at Large is?" Oh,
baby should know. Percocet babies.
That's what I was saying. If you're not a crack baby,
That's dope. That's a dope way she put it, though.
okay. So the Percocet babies.
I'm a Percocet daddy.
Oh. Well, that's a great intro. Okay.
That's
I like that.
That's how we're doing tonight on the Pep
like
Talk
that.
with Tay Show. And so if you
Love
are
it, love
listening
it.
to the Pep Talk with Tay Show and you don't know who Men at Large is, by the end of tonight, I promise you, you will be a fan because to know them is to love them. So shout out in the studio with us. We got, I'm going to call him Big Sexy.
Go with it.
We got Dave in the building and then the champ. Jason's face, he still look young. Jason, I swear you like Benjamin Button's child. You just got a little gray hair. That's it. That's all.
Young
So
smear.
yes. So welcome to the Pep Talk with Tay Show, y'all. Welcome.
What up, dog?
Welcome. So
Thank you for having us.
no, you're so welcome. Thank y'all for, let me first and foremost say this. A lot of times, me and Dave were just talking about this. You reach out to artists and you say, you know, hey, I got this radio show. I want to spotlight you. I want to bring you on. And people be acting low key mad funny. Like they act funny. And so when I stepped out on a limb and said, you know what, I'm going to hit them up and see if they will come on the show. And they said yes. I'm telling y'all, if y'all can see this big cheesy Kool-Aid grin that I have on my face, because their music, I have definitely, I have some very colorful moments to their music. And so I'm just really happy to have them in the studio. Plus they're good talent. Like, I think y'all are underrated.
Great talent.
Great, amazing talent. And I think y'all are underrated, and so I want to make sure that my fans get put on to your good music and the fact that y'all are still around. Like somebody was at my house and I was playing your latest album, Love Benefits, like I love it, like love it, love it, love it, love it. And they were like, "Who is that? Is that Men at Large?" I said, "Yeah, child." They said, "What? They still around? Still around? They ain't never gone nowhere." Yeah. So I wanted to make sure that my listeners knew that firsthand and all that good stuff. So that's my little intro. So welcome, fellas.
It's a long stroke there.
You know what? Jason, how do you put up with him?
I knew that was coming. That's what everybody asked.
Jason, that's the first question. So they are an R&B duo, and y'all have been together since like forever. I say 90 in the 90s, 92, right? Mm-hmm. 92. Y'all been together?
No, we've been together since our mothers were best friends. So we were little boys, kind of, playing at each other's houses and hanging out. So we've been together. We like to say since the womb.
Yeah, okay. we really got 50 years.
So before day one.
Yeah,
that part. The womb. That's what's up.
Yeah. Okay. And so again, Jason, how do you put up with him? That's my question.
The real answer is as we have aged and gotten older and life has happened and we both have experienced challenges, triumphs, heartaches, losses. I think
what I tell you.
We understand and recognize that you got to let people be who they are. If you really want a successful relationship in any way, platonic, relational, professional, you got to let the other person be authentically who they are, and you can't judge them. You have to respect them. And if they do something that you don't particularly like or subscribe to, you just, you bob and weave. It's like the old saying, you eat the meat and spit out the bones. But Dave and I have, literally grown up together, and I know who he is. And I know sometimes he comes off, brash but deep down inside, I know what it is, who he is. And when we just need when you're in a boxing match, sometimes you got to go to your neutral corner. And it works because we've learned to respect each other. We speak our mind. We don't have to argue about it. We say what we want to say. And at the end of the night, if we're on the phone, it's like, love you, bro. I'll talk to you later, even if we don't agree, and I think that's what really helps us.
You know what? That right there is why y'all have been together for such a long time. I know y'all took a little bit of a break from each other, but then y'all came back, and it's because of what you said right there. You allow each other to be your authentic selves because y'all are like the yin and the yang. I have talked to y'all throughout.
Everybody says that. Everybody says that, man. Dave, Coach was just saying, Will was saying that. He said, man, y'all are yin and yang, but it works.
It definitely works, and it works in the studio.
You know what, man? I'm gonna just let everybody have that, and I'm fine with it.
No, I want to hear your part. Let me hear your part. You don't want to do it?
No, I'm cool. I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? I think we definitely have different energies, but we're similar in some cases. Mm-hmm. I just never turn down, ever. I just never turned down. I never turned down.
That's still yin and yang. That's what it is, though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yin and yang. Yeah. But I never turned down. I can't. I'll be honest with you, if I turned down, I'd probably be in a corner somewhere crying. Yeah. Man.
What's your sign, man? What's your sign?
My sign, Leo, July 30th.
Okay. He just had a birthday.
Look, watch this. 7:30, 1970, 7 pounds, 7 ounces, 7:45. Man, that's all over me, dog.
Oh, okay.
Where was that?
Born
7:30. New Yorkers say that's crazy. 7:30. You know what I'm saying?
7:30 is crazy. Yes, it is. I'm from the Bronx.
I'm from Cleveland. I'm from Queensbridge, though, in my heart.
In your heart.
Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? Nas. You know what I'm saying?
The original, the legends.
That part. So,
see, I don't turn down.
Definitely, you don't turn down. Yeah. We put it in them, and that's it.
Whoa.
No.
Ain't nothing going in here. But
you know what? Pray for him. Pray for him. So,
smear.
So Men at Large was discovered by one of my all-time favorite. Truth be told, let me tell y'all something. Men at Large, Gerald Levert, Fat Boys. Let me tell y'all something. I am a woman who owns the Pep Talk Tae Show. Let me tell y'all right now. I like them large and in charge. I don't like no skinny man.
That's a lot of women to do.
Anybody that knows me, y'all know I do not like no skinny men.
A lot of women like that.
Yes.
And after, we can give, Heavy D the credit for starting it off. Because he was suave, he danced, but it was two heavy set, cute dudes that stay faded, stay dipped, stay smelling good. And
who's that? Let them know, man. Who's that?
And they sang their tails off. And
like
we had charisma. We had charisma. Like Gerald did his thing.
Yeah.
But I think it was a combination. You know what I'm saying? He got his peak at the same time. We all ushered through. Like Rick Ross kind of owed some checks.
Definitely.
Notorious Big, they owe us some checks. Like,
I agree.
Kind of owe us some checks.
Yeah, because nobody would have liked them.
No,
nobody would have liked them. Them two is. I'm just saying.
But I remember the So Alone video, right? And I was watching it. I rewatched it. It's a shame that we don't have videos like we used to anymore. But that's so true. Y'all were the best dressed. That jacket. Remember the airbrush jacket?
Yeah, Street Kings, New York.
That's what I was gonna ask. Who did that jacket? So
Street Kings.
So
Shirt Kings.
New
York. Shirt Kings, right? Shirt Kings. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just talked about them in that 50-50 hip hop thing too.
Yeah.
Them and Dapper Dan. Yeah.
Dapper Dan,
I still got mine. It's in the closet.
I love it. But y'all were so like you said, so poised, so put together, and light on y'all. I mean, y'all can hang with it. Y'all can hang with it. So what were some of your inspirations back then as far as like just music and fashion when y'all first started?
I don't think we really had no idea about fashion.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we had a point of reference at all. We had a dream and a desire to be in that life, in that industry. We never even, I don't think, like Dave said, I don't even think we thought about image or anything like that.
Once we kind of figured out who we were, like a few months into what was going on, they was like, you gotta have some type of poise of what you're wearing. But we were very hip hop though.
Yeah.
If you listen to our albums, both of the first two had a lot of rapping and stuff on it. So I mean, they had me wearing this stupid ass utility belt that I was wearing. I was like, man, because in the beginning, I don't think they really knew what they wanted to do us. And when we caught on, it was like, okay, the second album, we're gonna put them in these linen suits and have them because like.
It was new.
Chicks was like going crazy. They was mad.
Yeah,
they had to figure it out. It was something new, so they didn't know how to.
Yeah, they had to figure it out, and so, but we knew, we always knew what we had. We always knew, man. We knew. So,
do you back then, and even now, do you all feel like you have stayed true to who you are as artists, or has the industry tried to make you into something that y'all weren't?
Oh, we ain't changed.
I think now in 2023, those things don't matter as much. Like we just did a show a couple of days ago, and I forgot to tell you this, Dave, but 3 people came up to me after the show. Both of us are, let's say, mobily challenged. I've got a situation where I don't have cartilage in my hips, so it's always painful. And Dave has got some other issues, and so we sit down quite a bit. And the 3 people came up to me and said, "You know what? This is one of the best concerts I've ever been to. I don't care if y'all sit, lay down, stand up. It's just you guys. You guys have this infectious, magical thing that happens." And it made me feel good because a lot of times I do overly concern myself with, that particular image because we don't dance around like we used to. But people are thoroughly entertained. And then when you bring our personalities and into the show and we actually have something to say, I think that those things don't matter as much anymore. Now, what does matter is good music. And we got good music.
And it's all a superficial matter until they see it.
Right.
A lot of times before people buy something, they want to taste it first. They want to see if it's good, if it feels good first. But after they see it, they be like, damn,
that was good.
Like, hey, I don't care. Like, I love all my guys from the 90s and stuff like that. But man, y'all can do all that dance and all the rest of that other stuff. It's going to be a close race to the finish to see who did it the best.
Yeah.
Some people's body of work, it may be bigger than ours too. A lot of them are, but in the grand scheme of things, what we give them, like, and that's when we got back together, in 20 and 21, we were putting the album together. We said we wanted to convey a message at the same time. We wanted to stay true to who we were, but also be what's the word? Likable,
authentic, true.
For the Percocet babies, like this beautiful lady over here said, and we think that when they hear it, the Percocet babies like it, and so do the crack babies.
Yeah.
It was kind of like reintroducing ourselves, but we wanted to, as being grown, super grown men with families and children, and I just found out the other day I'm about to be my nieces were, like, I was their dad. I'm about to be like a great uncle / grandfather, like with that on your plate. Like, it's like, we want to leave a message. It's our job, and it's our duty to not only sing, but to convey a message, make people feel good, because people are hurting, man, everywhere.
Listen, and we're going to talk about that when we come back from the break. And so this is the Pep Talk with Tae Show on Hits 92.3 Atlanta. And we've got Men at Large in the building. And DJ, are we going to play some music? Let's take it back to the original song after our commercial break. So after the commercial break, y'all are going to hear one of my favorite songs, So Alone by Men at Large, on the Pep Talk with Tae Show on Hits 92.3 Atlanta.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right, you could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast.
The Pep Talk Tae Show here on Hits 92.3 Atlanta. The Pep Talk Tae Show here on Hits 92.3 Atlanta.
We were together just the other day, taking life for granted, passing time away. I was there for you, you were there for me. We would be together for eternity. I never knew there'd be sorrow, but I knew we'd be together tomorrow. Together forever, we were so wrong. Now I just can't believe that you're gone, and I'm so alone. Alone. You never miss a good friend until they're gone, and I'm so alone. I'm so alone, yes I am. I really can't believe that you're gone. Life go. And it's not the same. 'Cause I can't help sometimes calling out your name. But then I realized that you.
We're in the Pep Talk Tae Show here on Hits 92.3 Atlanta.
You come on. All right,
Play
y'all.
with me.
So that was one of my all-time favorite songs, So Alone. So during the break there, I did find this out in my research, so I did kind of know. But that song wasn't about him feeling all alone. Dave, what was the song about?
It was about my mama.
So all of us should be ashamed of ourselves for doing all kind of things.
Y'all was over had this on play in the bedroom. And
But
this
you know
guy,
what's
and
all-
he's talking about his mother.
It's all good. It's just it's just the fact that that they loving the record, man, and it's a beautiful thing,
Yeah.
man. For however they embrace us, you know what I mean. The interpretation is not for me to judge, you know what I'm saying, or to be upset about. They got it. They probably bought it. Probably played it over and over and over again.
You
Made
appreciate
love
that.
to it. Made some babies to it.
We appreciate it. We appreciate that.
My mom died so they kids could live. There you go. How
Hey,
about that?
okay. I like that.
Her
positive
Jesus
spin to it.
moment.
Hey, it's all right. Now, speaking of Jesus, that's his department. Now hold on now. So Jason, see, like I said, they the yin and the yang, and I love it because to be honest, Men at Large is like me because I got them two sides. Y'all know I love the Lord, but y'all know I turn up too. So sometimes I'm Jason, sometimes I'm Dave. So that's why I love y'all so much, really.
The Men at Large sandwich.
Yes, it's the Men
It's
at
high
Large.
in calories, but it does the body good.
It sure do. It sure does. So Jason left the group for just, for a little bit. And during that time, you still, continued on.
Rest in peace, Gemini Porter. I miss you, bro.
Yes,
Real talk.
yes. And so during that time, Jason, what were you doing? Share with the listeners a little bit about what Jason was doing during that break.
So in '96, when God basically tapped me on my shoulders and basically told me the ride was over, and it was time. He wanted me to do, whatever it is that he had for me. I didn't know what that was at the time. I just knew that he had spoken to my heart, and it was time to go. And it was bittersweet because I didn't want to leave. It was actually bitter. I didn't want to leave, and I wasn't ready to go. I was having a great time, and so, but I was obedient because I knew well enough to know that that was him speaking, and some of the things that he protected us from, the grace that was on our lives, might not have been. It might not have gone the same way if I was disobedient, because I would have then been actively in a place where he called me out of. So first day when I told my mom and my grandmother that, hey, the ride is over, God told me to come out. I mean, it wasn't even 24 hours. My grandmother said, well, you're going to have to go get a job because I don't know what you're going to do. And I'm like, God, the body ain't even cold. So that's what I did. I went and go ahead. I'm sorry.
Not to cut you off, Jason. That's a pep talk in itself. So on the Pep Talk Tae Show, we always try to give motivation to the everyday people because we're here on Wednesdays and life be lifing during the week. Yes. And sometimes it can get real tight by Wednesday. And so what you said right there is just an encouragement to someone because you were in a good space, right? You were in a good space. Things were going well in your career, things of that nature. But when God calls you to do certain things, you got to step out and you have to be obedient. And so, Jason, I know that was a tough decision to make, but you stepped out, you did that, and it paid off because, you did a little music. You work with this guy that, some of y'all might know, Kirk Franklin. Man. I mean, I don't know, somebody might kind of know him.
Might kind of know him a little bit.
Yes. And you got signed to My Block. So that's a big deal. Duh. Warren Campbell, that's he another one on my list. Him and Erica on my list. So Lord, let it happen, because I definitely want to sit down.
He put a call in for you. I know he will.
Jason got me.
He a man of God. He'll do it.
He'll do it.
I like this guy's style. I like his style, man.
And also don't forget, he got a Grammy nod for his project before he got with Kirk Franklin.
Well, okay, so tell us about it. Tell the listeners.
No. My Grammy nod came after Kirk.
Did it?
Yeah, I was with Kirk from
Either way,
2003
you
to
got a nod.
2007.
I thought you were up against him.
I was, but I was after I sung with him from 2003 to 2007. But we actually won a Grammy. I won a Grammy with him. That album that I'm on, we won a Grammy for that album.
Well,
Yeah.
congrats to you,
Okay,
man.
Why you keep
Congratulations.
saying Grammy? See, all I got was Grammy consideration 3 times.
Hey, but that's
Which
all
means you
right.
get on the ballot, but you don't get the nomination. I had like 3 songs on there. Like he got this nigga.
He got the trophy. He came home.
How you got me? You ain't never tell
See,
me that.
but we didn't get the trophy. We had to pay for it, but I won it. I mean, I was on that project that we won the Grammy for. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like 3,500 to
That's
get
how.
it.
That's how
Hey,
it
ain't
goes.
that, hey,
I
that's
heard
a
about
happy.
that.
Walk of Fame, you gotta pay. It was 35, now it's 75.
Ooh,
I'm getting it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be there when you get it
So
too.
I won a Grammy. I won a Grammy with him in 2005, I believe it was. And then my solo record was nominated for a Grammy in 2009, and it was in the same category as him, and he won. I thought I was gonna win. I really did, but
See,
See, holding
see
secrets.
the things
Yeah.
that come out on a Pep Talk Tae
It's
Show.
unraveling.
That's it. But
I didn't realize you didn't know that. I didn't realize you didn't know that, man.
Man, you about to make me cuss on her show.
ooh, that's me. We can move on. We can move on.
Everything recorded. Make sure.
Right,
Going
yeah,
viral,
I'm
about to
gonna
go
send it to
viral.
y'all so y'all have it.
I didn't even know that, man. That's dope, man.
Yes.
Mhm.
He is something special. That's what we're gonna say on the Pep Talk Tae Show. So in regards to y'all took a break and y'all came back together, and let's talk about the new music, because Love Benefits.
music.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
God.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell all y'all something right now. If you listening to the Pep Talk Tae Show, Love Benefits is one of my favorite albums. You can put it on, you can let it play, you can let it rock.
Beginning to
I'm
end.
telling y'all, from beginning to end, and it ain't too many albums that are out there that you could do that. So that's why I'm like, shout out Tidal. Because I use Tidal,
Me too.
and I was listening to Lavelle. Shout out
He's
my home
my
slice,
dog. What up,
Lavelle.
Val?
Yes. And so I was listening to his station, and y'all came on, and baby, I said, well, and Love Benefits, them lyrics do something
Yeah.
to me. Like I
They
really
do.
in my head think that y'all was right. Who wrote it? Let's talk about that. Who wrote Love Benefits?
So we all wrote, Dave and myself, but my brother Jay Sean Champion was the real architect of that whole entire album. Most of the concepts, most of the lyrics, he did all the heavy lifting. Dave and I contributed. I got one of the coldest lines I love to say on that album, that song that you like, the wash your back if you're sick, wash your back and do your pedicure. If you're sick, girl, I'm the man I cure. But
Listen
my little
now,
brother Jay Sean Champion.
Remember that.
Jason, I'm so happy you married. You tell your wife, hey girl, hey, listen, baby, because a man that'll write a lyric like that, baby.
A man like that came up lucky. That's what happened.
Wow.
Nah, but seriously though, all of us have really good pens. His brother is Jay Sean has written for Charlie Wilson, for
Okay.
Faith, everybody you could think of.
Okay.
He's written R. Kelly, Usher, and we were blessed to have him just navigate and coordinate this whole project, man. And I think it would have been a good project, but I don't think it would have came out as historical, as classic as it did. This right here, especially that Love Benefit, is my favorite record that I've ever recorded in my
Me
whole
too. Me too.
life. In my whole life.
And it just makes you
Not of all the songs I recorded, but A Minute Large, that's my favorite.
for me. Well, I've you know what I'm saying, I've done a bunch of solo records and group records. I've done features with cats on Rap Dudes and stuff, but that record is the favorite record
It's mean.
that I've ever
It's
recorded in
mean.
my life for me.
Yeah.
For my,
And it sings well too. It performs well too. That's a mean record, man.
oh my God.
So let's talk about performance. So I know my listeners are probably like, well, I wish y'all stopped talking about it and let me hear it. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. But talking about performances, what y'all got coming up? Because this past weekend y'all was in
Wichita and Cleveland.
Kansas, Wichita, Kansas, and Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah.
and y'all turned it up for them. But what else y'all got coming up?
Right now we
got some things in the works. Looking at going to Nebraska, I think, right? Omaha.
and I'm doing this. I'm in this play with Terrell Carter in DC on the 23rd called The Father's Love. I do a lot of that, a lot of plays.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah.
That's like I can see it's like down your alley. You had the energy for that.
And he on Tubi too, because I watched him late last night. I did watch him.
I'm like about 5 or 6 movies. Like I want to get with them Detroit cats because I love Murder Pain and Plug Love and McGraw Avenue. And shout out my man T Miles. I want to get in some more of his movies, man. I was supposed to be in this last one he did, but I sent the NDA of what he did, and it was still in my draft box. I'm like, I was like, what's going on? He said, we already filled the position. I was like, wow, I sent my paperwork. He said, we never got it. I looked at my email. I hate that. Email, internet sucks, man, especially where I live. It's horrible. It's boo-boo.
You got to do better than that. That's why you need a good assistant. But anyway, but in regards to that, Atlanta, I believe in manifesting. The Lord is still working on me, but I'm going to manifest the fact that Men at Large is going to be at the City Winery. Y'all know I love City Winery. That's one of my favorite places. I saw Dave up there when I went to go see Tony Terry.
He always called me to save his ass.
Well, see, Jesus. Well, Tony Terry, you did save him on that particular night. I was in the building, so I did hear it.
That's my big bro, but every time he works so much.
Yeah,
he does so much. He doesn't rest, and
we're not young anymore.
He's going through his thing, and he doesn't rest. So I'm saying when he gets ready to sing, he's gone. Like he did all his stems, all his background. And then he came to the show. I'm like, why you ain't call me? Like we like that. Yeah. Like he one of the few guys I know that I rock with. Lil G, him, cats like that. We check on each other. Like I would have came and did that for you, but he. All right, well,
like I said, we're going to manifest Men at Large being at the City Winery Atlanta because they are definitely, and like y'all said, it don't take all that dancing. It don't take all of that. I'm telling y'all, if you come to a Men at Large show and you say to yourself, well, why are they just sitting there? Why are they sitting there? When the mouths open, baby, let me tell you something. You going to understand why they can just sit there because y'all got true talent. Like, God is truly anointed. I know. He has anointed y'all's voices, and not everybody has a gift. Your gift continues to get better and better, and there's great things in store. So when y'all come to City Winery, don't be acting cute, because I'm hope that part from your lips to God's ears. So we own it.
With us.
We got it. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick it over to Love Benefits because this is definitely, I definitely play it every day, like no lie. And let me put this on my Facebook page.
I know this guy.
For anyone who is interested in your girl Pep Talk Tae, make sure that you hire Men at Large to sing Love Benefits to me, and you might just have a chance. All right, play it, DJ Double K. Wow. You just in the building.
The Pep Talk Tae Show here on Hits 92.3 Atlanta.
Wanna be like MC, yes. If it's gonna really work, everybody gotta work. If it's gonna really work. Loving like there's no tomorrow. Where I go, I hope you follow. Pay attention to your details, 'cause you ain't just another female. Wash your back and do your pedicure. And if you're sick, girl, I'm the man I cure. Every day could be like Saturday, just as long as you reciprocate. I want what you want, baby. You want what I want. It comes with a cost. Baby girl, there's a cost. Real love consists of two heartbeats, listening to each other to copy everything you need. Ain't no lying me. If I'm the pilot, you're the wings. Come and fly with me. I'm gonna put in work to make you know that you'll come first. Oh, long as you do the same, I'ma give you everything. That should benefit everybody. It should never hurt for you to put your love up first. Long as you're the same, I'ma give you everything that should benefit everybody. If I wanna watch a ball game, if I want you just to call me, would you be down to stroke my ego? And if it's too much, girl, let me know. Hey, would you give it to me anyway? I like the sundress with no underwear. A little bit of effort goes a real long way. And if you give me that, I'm straight to 6 o'clock. I want what you want, baby. You want what I want. It comes with a cost. Yeah, girl, it comes with a cost. Real love is listening to each other about me. Everything it needs, ain't no irony. If I'm a pilot, be the wings coming flying to me. Know that you come first. Long as you're the same, I'ma give you everything that should benefit everybody. You should never hurt for you to put your love first. Baby, long as you're the same, I'ma give you everything that should benefit everybody. But if it's gonna really work, everybody gotta work. If it's gonna really work, everybody gotta work. If it's gonna really work, everybody gotta do their part. Everybody gotta so you don't break each other's hearts. I'm gonna put in work to make you know that you come first. Long as you're the same, I'ma give you everything that should benefit everybody. It should never hurt for you.
All right. So if you didn't get an opportunity to see my Facebook, yeah, I got to get serenaded by one of the members. Jason, let me tell you what we said. You couldn't hear us in this studio, but baby, you know that's your voice.
Milk.
Listen, that voice, honey, take care of that voice, because that voice is an instrument that is a blessing.
I appreciate that.
So and you did that on you've done it on so many records, but Love Benefits, you did that.
Yeah,
so your brother,
Thank
tell
you.
him he should win an award.
He
Do
should.
they still have BET? Do they still have Soul Train Awards? They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Y'all should definitely be nominated for R&B Album of the Year for that.
That'd be dope.
For that, because listen, so
Some kind of recognition.
yeah, something, because it's
Politics.
well,
Yeah, I've heard.
Politics, positioning, payola, Percocet babies.
Yeah.
Well, as a lover of real R&B music, thank you. Because Men at Large
Welcome.
has definitely been a group that has stayed consistent through the years. Lyrically, these are real love songs. So you Percocet babies,
Yeah, man.
and y'all that are making R&B music right now, you can learn from I'm gonna call y'all OGs, even though y'all still young, because you all definitely have lyrics that are meaningful, and for
the party started.
Yeah,
Or
and
to
for a
close
Black
it off,
woman
either
who
one.
loves love, that's my pep talk tonight. As we close out, my pep talk to everyone is this: Black love and love still exist. Even though right now in the industry and some of the music that's out there right now is, I'm gonna say trash. I'm just gonna say it. In my opinion, the lyrics are not of anything of substance. But I'm grateful for legends and the fact that we can go back and play real R&B music. So if you're on YouTube, if you're on Apple Music, if you're on Spotify, whatever, make sure tonight that you play some real R&B and download Men at Large, because every song that they got is a true love song. Even the fast music be feeling good. So Let's Talk About It is my other song. Darn, I didn't even get to play that one. That's my song.
Remix.
Yes, I love it. So anyway, it's so short. I wish I could have y'all forever. I do.
It?
That's it. I know. That's it. That's all.
If it was me, you'd be mad at me if I came up that quick. If I ended that quick,
Jason, pray for me, Jason. Jason, call me in about 20 minutes. If I don't answer the phone, that he might have did something to me, Jason. Man. Okay, so make sure you check on me. But anyway, from the bottom of my heart.
Oh my God.
From the bottom of my heart, thank y'all for.
We're really done.
I know the party's over. It ain't over.
Listen, when I say this, I don't mean it in a bad way because I'm enjoying myself, but I'm glad that it's over only because I got fantasy football to get to, and I'm so excited.
I heard about it. I heard about it. Yes. So they go get to the draft.
Like 30 minutes. That's cool.
But
I got another draft to do at 8:00, so I'm in another league, Dave.
But Love Benefits say that you got to let that man watch that game and do what he need to do. So
right.
Yeah. So, but anyway, this your girl Pep Talk with Tay. Remember, all month long we are rocking out to R&B music. We've got Gina Thompson is up next. We've got Algebra Blessed is gonna close us out at the end of the month, and Rough Ends.
My dog.
I hope that y'all are listening.
Guys.
Because Rough Ends, y'all manager is playing games. So I'm going to need y'all to go ahead and answer that good email so that I can get Rough Ends on here as well. I appreciate you so much for holding me down as always.
You know how we do, man. You know I love my people too. We have a segment coming up too. Start next week.
Yeah,
we'll do that.
We'll do. Yes, I love my people segment. So y'all make sure you follow us on social media. It's the Pep Talk Tae Show on Instagram, Facebook, and DJ Double K on Facebook, Instagram,
and TikTok. Man, we got to get my TikTok followers up. I need 30K. That's my next my next thing, 30K.
Okay. Well, y'all make sure that you do that.
We got to get Pep Talk Tay up there too.
Y'all know I'm old. I'm trying to keep it together. I'm just happy that I'm on and that I get to do what I love. So it is what it is. So until next week, y'all, love on people. Take care of your mental health. And if you're catching the replay on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Okay. Because we need people to know about us. Okay. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to close it out with Let's Talk About It. So close it out because that's one of my other favorite songs by Men at Large. And until next week, y'all. Peace. Thank you, Jason.
Hit us up at the
Peace.
Thank you for listening to the Pep Talk Tae Show. Join us every Wednesday here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.
We're in
the Pep Talk Tae Show here on Hits 92.3 Atlanta.
Baby, can we talk? Let's talk. Wanna talk about? Baby, can we talk? Let's talk. Wanna talk about? Baby, can we talk? Let's talk. Wanna talk about? Baby, can we talk? Let's talk. Wanna talk about flex. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Baby, I enjoy the dinner real time we spend together. Now I wanna get serious, yeah. Won't you take my hand, turn the lights down low so I can get you in the mood. Girl, I wanna groove with you. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. Come on, baby. About the bird and be and see you and me getting it on. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. I really wanna talk. Let's talk about a kiss and a touch. I want you so much. Ooh, I can feel the heat. I can look in your eyes and tell that you feel it too. Baby, you want it as much as I do. I'll take my time.